Jars of Clay saw those facts as a call to action, a call to help some of God's children in such dire need. What resulted was their blood water mission.
The name comes from the crucifixion when Christ's side was pierced and blood and water flowed. And the two things that Africa needs are clean blood and clean water.
Lead singer Dan Hasseltine went to Africa first, and by his own words, returned a changed man. You know, when Dan came back and said, we have to do this, why do you take part?
There's a lot of really tough things going on around the world that we don't talk about as an American church. For me, it was exciting to get caught up in something bigger than myself and even our band, fighting injustice and speaking up for those that don't have a voice. It's like Steve said, it has opened our eyes and it has made our hearts bigger.
Some people may say, okay, well, why AIDS? Why Africa?
Bono has said this isn't a problem. This is an emergency. It truly is, that they're bearing the weight of a pandemic, a disease that's just raging out of control.
I think the thing that really amazed us was the beauty and the hospitality of the Africans. They, in many cases, don't have food. They don't have any of the things that we take for granted. There's oftentimes grandmothers taking care of 12 or 15 orphans, and yet when you walk into one of their homes, they give out of their lack.
As we've gotten to travel there, we've learned that they are brilliant people, just completely capable people, and honestly, it's just a lack of resources that keep them from breaking some of those cycles of sickness and poverty.
They'll send out kids, 5 or 6-year-old kids, to walk 8 to 10 miles, say, to go get water, which in many cases is dirty water. They'll bring it back to the village, cook, clean wounds, care for the sick, and we find that clean water is the simplest, sort of most foundational way to battle AIDS and to keep people alive.
In a more specific aspect of that we're in the middle of right now is the 1,000 Wells Project, which we've based off of a formula that says $1 US equals clean water for one African for 1 year. So this Africa before us is just another opportunity to participate in that and to see the hand of God move in and change us, let alone come into these awful circumstances and have great impact. It's really important to understand just how related we are as a body, truly, that wraps its arms around the world.
Gary Haugen is the founder of International Justice Mission. He said once, what if we simply resolve to abandon every petty, small, unworthy battle this year and resolve to give ourselves fully and exclusively to larger things, to things that matter, to things of God, to things of His kingdom? If that's something you want to do, go to bloodwatermission.com.